Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel for this week's safety recap. Before we get started, make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will find additional videos of this nature, toolbox safety topic videos, and leadership training videos. Well, let's go ahead and get started with this week's safety recap. Reports from the field indicate that attitudes and spirits remain high in the field. There were a few noted items of concern that I will cover later, but first I'd like to speak about motivation and dedication. Motivation versus dedication. Where should your focus be? Now, this is from an article I read on Gloveworx. What do you consider is the driving force behind reaching your goals? What is the one thing that will get you to where you want to be? Many people look to motivation to push them toward their destination. But what happens when that motivation wears off? How can you stay committed on those days you just don't feel like putting in hard work? Motivation will only get you so far, and when it reaches its end, something else needs to be there to keep the kettle boiling. Dedication is an integral part of the equation for success and is often overlooked. Let's talk about motivation versus dedication and learn which you need to reach your goals. The difference between motivation and dedication. The difference between motivation and dedication is action. Motivation is the initiative to start a task. It includes a person's reason and desires for engaging in a particular behavior to achieve a goal. Dedication goes beyond mere desire. It is a person's commitment to following through with behaviors and actions that will lead to the accomplishment of that goal. In other words, motivation does not require action because it is purely an inner desire. Dedication, on the other hand, is both an internal wish as well as physical action and hard work. If you think about it, anyone can be motivated to do something. Say you're searching through Instagram and you come across one of your favorite fitness influencers. You might feel inspired and motivated to start working out and getting the body of your dreams. However, does that mean you hit the gym tomorrow and start working toward that goal? Not necessarily. Once you move beyond the initial phase of motivation and commitment to taking action, that's where dedication comes in. Intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation. When considering motivation versus dedication, contenders need to understand the different types of motivation that impacts their decisions. Intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is something inside your physical self that motivates you. Extrinsic motivation is something external that you need to perceive as a reward. For example, consider high school students who are putting in hard work to improve their reading and writing skills. Their motivation and engagement can come from a number of sources. A student who is experiencing extrinsic motivation may be trying to improve their literacy skills with such determination because they don't want their parents to be mad at them, or they're trying to get into an Ivy League school. Those external motivators impacting their engagement and dedication. Alternatively, some students might be spending time reading and writing because they have a passion for learning. They don't have to struggle with discipline to meet expectations. Rather, they enjoy how they feel when they're accomplishing literary tasks. Thus, their determination is driven through intrinsic motivation. Most people experience a mix of intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation when trying to reach their goals. Though most successful people stay motivated with a growth mindset that stems from intrinsic motivation and self-awareness. Even so, it's their commitment and dedication that earn them their rewards. Which do you need to succeed? We've already discussed dedication as the driving force to action. That being said, dedication doesn't appear on its own. It must be fueled by motivation. Dedication is hard work. It means waking up early, sacrificing your free time, getting uncomfortable, taking risks, facing failure, and delving into the unknown. This is not possible without motivation. Thus, motivation and dedication are both required for success. Let's talk about the 5 steps to maintaining motivation and dedication. Remember, both motivation and dedication require effort. You need to surround yourself with motivation continuously. You need to dedicate yourself to your goals so much that you keep pushing even on the days where there is no motivation to be found. Here are 5 steps to get motivated and stay dedicated. Number 1, make the decision to commit. It's not the will to win, but the will to prepare to win that makes a difference. This quote by Bear Bryant rings profoundly true. It's easy to have the will or the motivation to win, but that desire won't get you anywhere unless you're prepared to take the necessary steps to reach that end goal. Without that decision to commit, your desire is no more than a wish. Think about what you really want. Maybe it's the body you've always dreamed of, or perhaps it's to become stronger both physically and mentally. Maybe you want to win your first boxing match. Whatever the desire is, burning in your heart, commit to it. Decide to give it your all and put in the work to make that dream a reality. Number 2, find a deeper reason. Sure, we all want the money, the fancy car, the big house, and the nice body. That's fine, but it's not everything. Attach your goals to a deeper reason. Let your motivation become your why. Why is your why so important? Your why is what will drive you when the going gets tough. It's what gives your goals meaning and purpose. Knowing your why can be the difference between merely wanting something and going out and getting something. Why do you get up and go to work every day? Is it just to make money, or is it to provide for your family and give your children the best life possible? Maybe you dream of being able to pay for your children to go to college debt-free. Why do you get in the ring every day? Is it just to look good, or is it just to live longer, age well, and protect your body from illness, and to be an inspiration to others? Take some time to find your why. Number 3, refine your goals. It's hard to dedicate yourself to something that has no real end in sight. Spend some time refining your goals. Get completely clear about exactly what you want to accomplish, why you want to accomplish it, and how you will get there, and what timeline you will need to complete your goals. Be sure to set SMART goals. Goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Meaningful, clear-cut goals will make it much more likely that you dedicate yourself to reaching them, as opposed to superficial, ambiguous goals. Number 4, work smarter, not harder. A lot of people assume that the longer and harder you work, the more likely you are to reach your goals. In fact, that's not the case at all. You'll want to work smarter, not harder. Focus on what's important and eliminate any activities that are unnecessary. A good system to follow is the Eisenhower Decision Matrix. This is a time management method that allows you to prioritize your activities based on importance and urgency. When you quadruple your workload, thinking that the more you work, the faster you will reach your goal, you risk burnout. Burnout is the enemy of motivation and dedication. Working smarter by eliminating tedious, time-wasting activities will enhance your productivity and keep you focused on your goal. And number 5, this one's tough. Hold yourself accountable. Unfortunately, willpower isn't enough to keep you going strong. You need to consciously and effectively work to maintain your motivation and dedication. Accountability is a great way of keeping yourself on track. Here are some great methods of accountability. Keep a journal of your goals, actions, and progress. It is well known that writing down your goals makes it much more likely you will achieve them. Take a few minutes each day or each week to write down small goals you'd like to accomplish, what actions you'll take to achieve them, and then track your progress. This is also a great source of motivation to look back on and can help you understand what you're doing right and where you might need to make some adjustments. Be sure to tell others about your journey. Getting family and friends in on your goal is a great way to stay accountable. If you're going out for dinner and your friends know you're on a weight loss journey, you're much more likely to order something healthy because you know it's what your friends expect. Who knows? Maybe you'll inspire them in the process. Get a coach. Hiring a coach or mentor is not only monetary accountability, but it's accountability to someone else. A coach is someone who you will grow to respect, admire, and who you will want to be proud of you. Create a tribe. Going it alone is tough. Create a tribe of people who will be by your side, helping and supporting you through your journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people who are on a similar path can be a powerful accountability tool. Now, just don't dream about your goals. Take action to reach them. Stay motivated, continue to build your confidence, and stay dedicated to your journey. On with the recap. Let's talk about fall protection. Again, falls are the leading cause of injuries and fatalities in construction industry. Ensure that you and your team members are properly trained in the various aspects of fall protection, from guardrail systems to personal fall protection systems. Make sure that we use the proper equipment and wear and install fall protection equipment properly. Let's talk about eye protection. Eye protection is required on all job sites. Supervisors lead by example. Remember, the speed of the team is the speed of the leader. And also, you only have one set of eyes. Protect them. Take care of them. Next, let's talk about the pre-task plan. For a while, I was bragging about that, but it seems we're slipping a little bit. The PTP is the most important tool on the job site. Do not commence work without creating, reviewing, and signing the PTP. Now, the PTP is not only a safety document, but is one of the best planning tools on any job site. Let's talk about proper lighting. Ensure that your construction site has proper lighting. Consult the OSHA standard or your safety professional if needed to determine if your site meets the minimum requirements. Let's talk about dust control. The OSHA standard has specific requirements under the silica standard for dust control. Respirable silica dust is a certain hazard in the demolition business. Consult the OSHA standard for silica or your safety professional to determine your exposure potential and requirements for and measures to protect against respirable silica dust. And sanitation. The OSHA standard requires that employees have access to bathrooms and sanitation stations. Everybody has to go to the bathroom. Make sure there's one available along with a hand wash station on your job site. All right, boys and girls, continue to do the good work and let's strive to constantly improve our knowledge and work environment for safety's sake. All right, boys and girls, that's it for this week's weekly recap. It was a little long-winded, but I thought it was a good article and I wanted to share it with you. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you give me a thumbs up down below here to encourage me to make additional videos of this nature. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll find additional videos of this type along with toolbox safety topic videos and leadership training videos. And until we see each other again, take care of yourself because you're number one. Look out for your co-workers and help ensure their safety. Have a grateful day. And remember, I will see you in the field.